Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving into a really chilling Hindi horror story called Amavas ki Raat, which means the new moon night. We're going to pull it apart piece by piece and see what makes it so incredibly effective and, frankly, so terrifying. And let's just start with this one. Cryptic line. Not every voice is human. This is the key to the whole thing. Right away, it tells you the threat here isn't something you can fight. It's something you hear. It attacks with sound, not claws. So our story kicks off with a guy named Sujit. He's having home late from a fair, and from the get-go, you can just feel that everything is stacked against him. He is totally alone and completely vulnerable. I mean, look at this setup. It's like Horror 101, but done perfectly. You've got the new moon, so it's pitch black. Pouring rain, which means he's isolated. He's alone on a road that's famous for being haunted. The story is just expertly layering on the dread. And this is where it gets really good, because the horror starts to turn inward. It's not just about what's out there anymore. It's about what's going on in his own head. All those ghost stories he's ever heard, they suddenly feel very, very real, and his own fear starts to spiral. Right when his fear is about to boil over, he sees it. A glimmer of hope in all that darkness. A temple. But you know how these stories go. This sanctuary, it comes with a catch. A very specific life or death condition. Okay, so check this out. Because the story does something really clever here. The world outside is a total nightmare, right? But inside the temple, it's safe. It's calm. This massive contrast is designed to make you and Sujit feel secure. It's a false sense of security, getting you to let your guard down. So out of the shadows comes this elderly holy man, a sadhu. He gives Sujit a place to stay for the night, but he lays down this one simple, terrifying rule that he has to follow if he wants to see the morning. A rule that sounds so strange, but you can tell he's dead serious. And this is where it all leads, right? This is the big test. The danger isn't the storm or the forest anymore. The threat has shifted to something purely psychological. The real horror is about what he's about to hear. And then he hears it, a voice slicing through the storm. And it's not just any voice. It's the one voice on earth he would never, ever question. It's his mother. And she's begging for help, pleading with him to come outside and save her. You see what's happening here? It's this brilliant, evil little trap. First comes disbelief. No way, this is impossible. But then that little seed of doubt gets planted. But what if it is her? And finally, emotion just floods in and takes over. The creature is literally weaponizing his love for his mom against him. Sujit's heart is screaming at him to go. He's about to open the door. He's about to step outside. And just at that moment, the sadhu grabs him. He yanks him back, shouting that critical warning one more time. That is not your mother. Okay, so Sujit is safe for now. And this is when we finally get the big reveal. The story pulls back the curtain and explains exactly what kind of monster was out there in the storm, trying to trick him. The sadhu calls it the chaya, or the shadow. Now, this isn't just some random moaning ghost. This thing is an intelligent predator. It has a specific method. It gets inside your head, finds the person you love the most, and uses their voice to lure you out. Its bait isn't just a sound, it's love itself. And like so many great horror stories, this one has a real tragedy at its core. The Chaya wasn't always a monster. She was a woman who was just so consumed by grief that it literally trapped her spirit in that forest. And now, her curse is to drag other people into that same lonely pain. So it has a system, a playbook, and it's terrifyingly effective. Step 1, find someone all alone. Step 2, scan their mind and find their deepest emotional connection. Step 3, use that person's voice as the perfect, irresistible trap. It's absolutely chilling. So this brings us to the end game. It's not just about getting through the night. The story's real conclusion is about what it actually takes to beat a threat that's so personal and so, well, deceptive. When the sun comes up, the storm is gone. The only sign of what happened is a set of bizarre footprints circling the temple over and over, but never crossing the threshold. It's that one little piece of physical proof that shows you just how real the danger was. When you really boil it down, the whole story is about this one conflict. You've got Sujit's raw emotion, his powerful gut instinct telling him to go save his mom. And on the other side, you have the Sadhu's strange but firm wisdom. His survival literally came down to which voice he decided to listen to. And the Sadhu just lays it all out here. He says the only way to defend against something that targets your love isn't with strength or logic. It's with faith. Faith in the warning you were given and the belief that your emotions might be being used against you. And here's the final piece of the puzzle that just confirms everything. Sujit gets home, and there's his mother. Perfectly fine, completely safe, with no idea what happened. That's the moment the full horror of the deception really hits home. And that's the question the story leaves you with, isn't it? It's what makes it stick with you. The Chaya attacks us where we're strongest and weakest at the same time, our love for our family. And it forces you to ask yourself, honestly, if that was your mom or your kid or your partner out there, would you have opened that door?